Yeah. Hey, it's Blastman Dad.
Fritz Boulder.
And we're the father and son.
Minecraft build team.
Okay, Fritz, what do you want to show me today? That we're not in our server, we're in our single player world, but we're on our pack? Are we on our mod pack?
No, we're on the other pack.
Okay. But is there anything that you're using on this that we're not going to use on ours, or what?
I make it.
But we have the items to do this in ours.
Yeah, we have the item. We have the items. Do we still have the open blocks mod?
Yeah, I think we do. I have to make sure that we do.
Because this is an elevator, and we don't have the materials right now to make it, but I'm making a nuclear power plant.
Okay, and that's your scaffold. So this is...
The top looks better than the bottom one, because the bottom one's just like this. This is what a real building would look like. It has nothing in the center, and then giant scaffold beams.
You know what the recipe is to make a scaffold?
The scaffold, it's for the iron one, it's iron fences on the middle rope, on the middle. Hey,
give me that. I want to see the recipe. Give me the map.
It doesn't show you it.
It has to show you it somehow.
It's you. No, don't click it. Don't click it. Just press you.
Okay.
It doesn't. This is the profile of it.
I don't get this. I don't get it.
It only works in the survival mode.
Well, then what good is this? I can't see what the thing is. So you
you put it in a middle row, iron fences, and then iron ingots on the other sides. It's like
putting you a bunch or something, or what?
It gives you quite a bit. So you have, let's say it's like making a burger. The top and bottom rows are the buns, and then the middle is the meat.
It's like a burger.
Except made out of iron. And the top one looks the best, and here's my little elevator shaft that I made. I made me my own little elevator shaft right here, Dad. Like my elevator shaft. And it's got the elevator doors.
Well, I like this whole scaffolding thing, like for our Galacticraft rocket launch pad. I think that's what I want to do. So you did all this in survival and creative, but I think this gives me a good idea for putting this in our server, right? Mm-hmm. We just need more iron.
Yeah, we need more iron.
We need more iron.
We need more iron, and then I gotta make me a metal former.
A metal former?
Yep.
A metal form. So you can't... What's a metal former?
A metal former is an industrial craft too.
Okay. I get it. Sort of. Not really, but okay. But like the scaffolding, you can't make it go off so many blocks, right?
Yeah,
is that the deal?
Without having another post.
So
that's why it wouldn't let me place it, so I'd add up the post there. So this is like the middle of the floor. Actually, I think I accidentally made this floor 2 blocks lower than this was supposed to be, but in real life, there's actually, if you have a 2-story house, there's actually a really big gap between the middle of them, and that is where your wooden scaffold is in the house. But this is like a high security building, a nuclear power plant.
A high security building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I think I'm out of support, which means...
Yeah, you gotta put another thing there, right?
I gotta put a thing in. It can't go from top to bottom. I gotta go from bottom up. And I do not know why it's not letting me. And yeah, that's what happens. And I don't know why it's not letting me do
You can't
that.
go. Maybe you can't go too high with it or something. Maybe there's not one underneath that one. Maybe that's why. That one right there, go underneath it. There's probably not one underneath that.
So I gotta put one there. That should give me more. Yeah, it gave me more weight support. So now I should be able to hold more. So it's actually like defined by the laws of gravity. So like it doesn't actually like the blocks fall itself. It's just they just break and they give you the items. But you, especially when I'm doing like this, set up here, there's air between it and between the two floors, which is actually true. That's inside the house. And once I told my dad the corner beams. So like on one of my scaffolds back at my village that I'm building at, I'm gonna build me a water plant here as soon as I get my nuclear building done. This building, I accidentally broke this part of the scaffold. Accidentally broke that, and then this whole section right there. Everything there just it just popped right off. Well, I didn't have this one there, but I don't know why it was clamped on. And before I had this beam here, I accidentally broke this, and this whole section right here came off. Except I didn't have that beam there, which is why it's there. So these beams should be able to hold the weight. I was messing around with this thing, and just bring that out. This is my scaffold, and then I had a little queen.
Did you notice I walked away, Fritz?
Yeah.
Are you sure you did?
Yes, I know. I know you did.
Okay.
To use the frost breath and blew this part up, and I just built this up with wooden scaffold there.
I kind of like the scaffold thing. It's kind of cool.
And
you use less stuff.
Yeah,
and you make a block, but it's kind of neat. It's more
like
realistic.
A ladder.
You know?
It's like a ladder, and you don't need a wall behind it, but you do need something like you can build the scaffold as long as your beams on the ground can hold the weight of your scaffold, which is what happened when. And it's
on the inside. No, I think they're all pink eventually.
And on this building section, I tried to even it out as much as I could. Cause right there's nothing, yeah. So that's my floor section done. I already got one floor section there done. So now I gotta build the scaffold up, and it's looking like a real building right now. It does look a little bit like a real building scaffold. And I built this elevator shaft like before I got onto the second floor, which the first floor probably has more support because you can't climb stone. You can't climb stone. And the stuff here is strong enough, but you have 2 airlocks here. So if you're wondering, what are these doors? They're from Galacticraft, and they're an airlock. And that's a support holding up the building. So if I break this one, this is gonna come down, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the building will too. The rest of the top of the building. And I noticed, I think it brings down more, so it's gonna bring down quite a bit. So this is the thing. I'm pretty sure if I break that one thing down there, this is all gonna come down. And I'm not gonna try it. I do not want to try it. And of course, there's got to be a hole. And no problem. I can just climb right up these scaffolds. So I can climb up instead of using the iron for the scaffold, I decided to use this because, well, you know, it looks a little bit better and it's actually pretty useful.
Hi. I'm right here.
I know.
Yeah. Are you talking to yourself or what?
No, I'm talking to the video.
Are you talking to the video?
I'm talking on the...
On the video.
Yes.
Or not to the video. You can't talk to the video.
I'm just talking on the video.
You're talking on the video.
But the second floor looks a lot more better than the bottom floor.
A lot more better? You mean just a lot better?
And better looking. It looks more better for the scaffolding, and there's a few supports. I might add another one. And to get inside, I can either go that way, going up my nice elevator that I made. I took a little while for me to do this, and like there's actually an underneath of this, not too big.
Is there?
Yeah, there is an underneath right here.
Actually?
Yeah. Look.
Undecidedly?
Look, see? There's a little underneath.
Undoubtedly. Yeah.
There's an underneath there.
I see there's an underneath there.
And, well, that was pretty quick. And actually, I know how to use these elevators. They're pretty...
I'm glad you know how to use those elevators.
I actually made like a tower with elevator blocks all on top of it, like all on the side. And I'm using the airlocks for the doors. Because I didn't know what I could use for a door. And they make a cool sound. And let me see. I think I might put one here.
I see. I don't think there's anything underneath that. Well, you have to have something under it too.
Yeah, I have to have. I can
under
have
the bottom where it's holding it up on.
Yeah, so I can have a scaffold that's holding up on as long as it's Let me see. No, all right, it's one more there. So I would know if it was there because the whole thing would come down, and it's not gonna affect anything because the only one that has everything holding on right now is this one. And I put like a little thing here, so like you have to tell them and like all the security code and everything to get in, just to get in through the iron door. Like, cause actually, really getting into a nuclear power plant is actually a really high security area.
Yeah.
Just getting into it.
They wouldn't let 8-year-olds in.
Well, yeah, cause I watched a video.
Especially you. They wouldn't let you in.
Yeah, cause actually,
then you might actually pull the rods out and mess with it, right?
Well, actually,
because actually, like they wouldn't want a Fritz in their high security zone, right?
Dad, this
yes.
This is what I'm telling you.
I know. I'm telling you.
I watched it. Remember when I told you
What?
Yeah, remember when you told
what?
About when I watched the that Sean Riley the mold stuff is fixes.
Yeah.
He actually did a video of that in the nuclear power plant, and he actually got in it and did a
yeah, because he was on TV.
Well, yeah.
So he was able to get in, but they wouldn't let Fritz in.
Well, even like like let's say like I think it's like because he was doing TV and at the same time he was a rigger and like when the
so Fritz, if you could get in a nuclear power plant, would you like put the quadruple cores in there so that way it'd blow up a hole?
No. I don't think there is a quadruple rod.
Is there not a quadruple in real life?
Yeah, because the rod itself is pretty big.
Yeah.
And there's just like no way they can fit a quadruple rod.
It could be.
Well,
just like in Minecraft, they could have one.
Well, in Minecraft, they're just test tubes.
Yeah.
Look, let me show you. They don't look like a ginormous rod. They're just little tiny test tubes.
What that could be in real life, it could just be like that.
Well, there are test tubes of them, but they have to keep them controlled.
Yeah.
Because this is like a test tube of uranium. and this is 4 of them. But because they're just little test tubes, like test tubes. You know, the test tubes are like that big.
Mm-hmm.
Those test tubes.
Yeah.
They're just put into a quadruple container thing in it, and then the nuclear thing itself is is kind of small. It's just 1 block big, and you can actually put in. Let me see. You can add a
I fall asleep.
reaction chamber, and actually you can't place them down without them touching a nuclear reactor, and then you can make it full size.
Well, I know Fritz is going to be so excited to make a nuclear reactor on our server someday, right?
Yeah.
But I have to end up mining all of the materials.
Well,
Why do I have to mine all the materials?
I got a quarry going for you.
You're not even in there. You're not even watching it. You're on a survivor thing, a single player.
I know.
Well, then why don't you go watch your quarry? You're the one that wanted a server, and you're in survival, and you're not, getting the materials. So,
And this is the my nice elevator shaft that I've yet to actually finish, but this is like.
What's up with that tree?
Oh, it's a
What is that?
redwood.
That's a pretty big tree.
Yeah, there are actually really huge redwood trees and small ones, I think, too. So this is a huge one. I think this redwood tree is from the natural mod.
Ah, yeah, okay, I get it.
And then there's the Biomes of Plenty mod.
Yeah.
One.
Okay,
that's
Fritz.
smaller.
I think we gotta cut this video off
And
because we're getting past. It's time to quit.
and this is like the
time
2
to
places. So there is 1 tower here, one
What happened to the ground?
that's where nuclear reactors blew up.
Oh, you blew up some nukes. All right. We gotta go, Fritz. I think it's time to cut quits on this video.
Well, there is 1 tower here, one little
Are you still talking?
wood tower. Yeah.
Really?
1 oak wood tower right here,
Yeah.
and I had a nuclear reactor in it, and then all of a sudden I let it blow up on purpose, and the same thing with here.
Okay.
So there's 1 tower
It's
about
a good thing you're
there.
testing this on single
there.
player before you test this on the server, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
And then now I'm building a high security plant right here.
Are you gonna blow that one up too?
No, I'm not gonna blow this one up.
Are you sure?
This one's too. I'm not gonna blow it up. Every time.
So you know what you're gonna do. So you know what you're doing this time.
Yeah, I'm making it high security.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it so I just shut it off at I stay in the room in my nice little hazmat suit, and it's pretty big. You want to see how big it is? It's pretty big.
I saw it. You flew all around it. All right, it's time to go. I'm gonna click the button.
Well, hold
I'm gonna
on,
click the
hold
button. My
on.
finger's gonna go right there. You gotta sign off the video because it's past 20 minutes. All right, ready, Fritz? You gotta say goodbye. I'm not gonna let you touch it. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, you can't touch. You cannot touch the keyboard. No, you're not gonna. No. All right, say bye. Say bye.
Alright, okay, hold on.
You gotta say bye. You gotta.
Bye.
Yep.